2024, and I am here on that same piece of crown land that I was on 2 weeks ago before entering Algonquin Park. And I am dismayed to report there is, people have been here, obviously. There is some garbage to be found. So I've picked up, not a lot. I've picked up what I've seen so far, and I'll continue to do that and take it out with me. Sometimes I like to give people the benefit of the doubt, like, oh, maybe they just dropped it or this or that. But no, this is too much. Like, this is, if you're that careless, then you're being irresponsible. Anywho, yeah. So when I was here 2 weeks ago as well, there were a lot of bugs, like more bugs here than there were in Algonquin Park for my hike in there to Head Lake, or even at Head Lake. And again, right now the bugs are really bad. So when I was here 2 weeks ago, the bugs were present but tolerable. Right now they're really, really, really bad. So I've got the thermocell going. It's having some effect. It's not usually when I turn on the thermocell, I'm like, oh my God, it's so amazing. It works so well. Not this time, or not yet. But also if I start a fire, I think that will help. So I'm gonna, I have this experimental meal planned. It's a jerk coconut vegetable stir fry. I'm so excited to make it, but yeah, there's just, there are too many bugs right now. So I'll start the fire, chill for a bit, and yeah, maybe I'll make a meal by headlight and by firelight. I don't know, doesn't matter. I might do that. So less talking, and I'm going to build a fire, set my chair up, and I'll report back soon. It is 8:40, so I don't know if the thermocell is working, the fire is working, or there are certain times of day I think the bugs are worse than others, or so if that time has just passed. But the bugs are better. But like, look at my neck. Look at my neck. Oh my God. Anyway. Oh, I can't stop scratching. Anywho, I still do not feel comfortable to make that meal. So yeah, I'm not that hungry anyway. It's just a shame I prepped so much. Maybe I can make it for breakfast. I can't take it with me to make at the campsite tonight, at the paddling campsite, because it's like, yeah, it's definitely a car camping meal. Anyway, the good news is that the major bugs have gone, and really there's nothing left to do but just relax. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right, it is 11:15. Yeah, I just sat in front of that fire for forever, tended the fire, sawed wood, sat there. Yeah. So, because I did not have dinner, I'm sure I'll be very hungry for breakfast in the morning. So we'll see. Depending on the bug situation, I'll either make tonight's dinner, jerk coconut vegetable stir fry, or I'll just have my backpackers oatmeal, walnuts and raisins, and blueberries. Anyway, that's it for tonight. See you in the morning. So, there are a lot of bugs this morning, but they don't seem to be bothering me as much as they did yesterday. Yesterday, they were like right at me, my neck, my face. I did put some pizza perfume on. Pizza perfume is rosemary oil, which is supposed to be a natural bug repellent. It sort of smells like pizza, so that's why I call it pizza perfume. And I think the sun is very hot right now. I don't know. Anyway, they're there. They're not bothering me as much, which is fantastic. And I do also have the thermocell on. By the way, breakfast is 30 grams of quick oats, 20 grams raisins, 20 grams pecans, which makes 308 calories, 6 grams of fiber, 6 grams of protein, and then I'm also adding a cup of blueberries. Can't wait. Oh, I also brought maple syrup. Oh my God. Oh my God. Maple syrup. Yahoo. Yummy. Wow. So good. Just that bit of maple syrup makes a big difference. This is my firewood bag, by the way. I just always keep this full of whatever burnable stuff. Purchased firewood. I still have some blocks from Becky from our camp weekend at the Pinery. I buy these fire starter blocks from the dollar store, etc. Cardboard. So I just plop that in my car when I'm taking off, and then I just keep it in my parking spot when I get home. And another car has pulled up. Oh my God, I just saw a dead moose on the side of the highway here, Highway 60. That is heartbreaking. Oh my God. Something's going on here. Cars are turning back. The police are there. Oh my God, is it another dead moose? In the middle of the road, is it? Oh. So it is another dead moose. Oh my God, those poor moose. I hope no one got hurt. They say it's going to be about an hour and a half wait to get through. Oh man, it's so heartbreaking. I really hope nobody got hurt. And the poor moose, oh my goodness. Anyway, I'm just gonna sit here and listen to my audiobook and wait. No big deal for me. For them it is. My goodness. So yeah, the police officer informed me that somebody was injured. It was a very serious accident. I'm assuming the worst. So heartbreaking. She said there were 3 car moose collisions last night. So the one I saw at the entrance to the park, this one, and another one. She said the park is closed down on both sides and you can't just wait in queue. You have to turn around and find a parking spot. So I just nabbed the last spot here, off-road spot here, right near the accident, and looks like it's going to be a bit of a wait. So that's okay. That's okay because that's a small price to pay. I feel so horrible for, you know, whoever came here and they just came for a nice weekend and, you know, anyway, it's really sad. So yeah. Anyway, I guess I'll film again when we're moving. We've been here an hour and 10 minutes so far. All right, it's been an hour and 36 minutes. I think we're getting close to having the road open up again.
There are some accidents. Yeah, somebody hit the poles.
It is 11:50, so that means that was an hour and 39 minutes wait, and it looks like we're going to be allowed to go through soon. So, fantastique. All right, so change of plans due to the long wait. I'm not going to do hardwood lookout right now. I'm hungry, so I'm going to make the dinner that I wasn't able to make last night because of the bugs. I stopped here at Tea Lake day use area, ironically, because this is where I was last weekend. God, it seems like a long time ago. Anyway, I'm gonna make the dinner I couldn't make last night, eat that, and then I will go do the Mizzy Lake Trail, and then finally paddle out to my backcountry camp spot on Linda Lake. So let's eat. Onion, tomato, red pepper, green pepper. All right, so I've met this awesome group of gentlemen. This is August.
Bo.
Oh my God, I got it wrong. This is Bo, this is August, and this is Andre. So they have been keeping me company as I start to make my meal.
And we're eating all your food.
And they're eating my raw onions.
Bye.
Nice to meet you guys.
What was your name?
My name's Christina.
That's my auntie's name.
Cool. All Christinas are cool.
Yeah, Christina's okay.
So I also have beef bouillon, coconut milk, avocado oil to saute the vegetables in, the jerk seasoning. I did forget to bring the sweet potato and red potato that I bought for this meal, but I think I have plenty anyway of vegetables. I'm sure it'll be fine without. I did bring a can of chickpeas. Maybe I'll add that. We'll see. right, all the vegetables have been cut. Onion, tomato, green pepper, red pepper. I do have one more tomato I could cut, and it's a 6-bean medley that I brought, not chickpeas. Can opener's in the car though. All right, one more trip to the car and then let's cook. Yes, I have 2 just in case one breaks. So I'm just going to let the vegetables saute in the avocado oil for about 5 minutes, and then I'm just gonna add the rest of the stuff. By the way, I just kind of came up with this, you know, trying to use up different things in my house. You know, I'm leaving in 6 weeks for the summer, so using up odds and ends. But I think it's gonna taste delish. I hope. All right, so now I'm gonna add the jerk seasoning and some coconut milk. Smelling delish. I'm gonna not add the beef bouillon, but I'm gonna add the can of bean medley now. So there's our finished product. You could drain the liquid from the beans, the can of beans. I never do, just because there's a lot of protein in that liquid. But if you wanted something less soupy, then go ahead and do that. Yeah, taste test. It's delish. Oh my goodness. It's great. Oh, I feel like a genius. I think though, next time I would add the second tomato. Yeah, the potato and the sweet potato are not needed at all, or instead of the beans. But I would add the second tomato, and I am going to run to my car and get the salt. But this is so good. Yay. This is a lot of food. I brought a couple of Tupperware containers for leftovers, but I don't think I brought enough. Hopefully I eat a lot right now. Maybe I don't need salt. This is great. I am so proud of myself. I even remembered to bring a compost bag for the vegetable guts. So, yay me. So I just poured that much amount of water. I would say that's about 50 milliliters of water. And with my finger, I just rubbed all along the pan to clean it. And now I'm going to drink that water. I'll do that one more time, and then I'll wipe it with a bamboo baby wipe. Perfectly gleaming clean. This is the baby wipe I used. So you can see there was hardly anything left to be cleaned from it. I used the same baby wipe to clean off all 4 cutting boards. Still in great shape. It is 100% compostable. So I put the wipe in here with my compost waste. This is the brand name. You can get it at Walmart, Honest. Yeah, made from bamboo and fully compostable. And here's how much is left. That's 1 cup, 2 cups, and I don't know, 3/4 of a cup. It is 1:45 p.m. I'm all cleaned up. I'm gonna still, I'm not full. I just wanted to sort of get going. So I'm gonna still munch on more of that delicious, so jerk coconut vegetable stir fry. I will definitely make that again. That was amazing. So I'm gonna go do Mizzy Lake hike and then paddle out to my camp spot. Let's get going. Beautiful day, by the way. Oh my God, just absolutely perfect. My big through hiking backpack came with this little day hiking backpack. It just sits right inside the inside flap here of the brain. So I'm gonna take that out and take some water and my leftovers and get hiking. I also always keep 4 liters of water in the car just to refill my water bottles and all that kind of stuff. Actually, after all that, I'm going to drive and do the Two Rivers trail. It's only 2.1 kilometers. This is going to take 4 to 5 hours. It's almost 2 o'clock. And then I still have to paddle out, and there are 2 portages. It's not far and they're not long portages, but then I'll sort of be in a situation where I'm rushed. So that would be ridiculous. So I'll save this one for tomorrow, and I'll just go and do the Two Rivers 2.1 kilometer day hiking trail right now. Yay, more cliffs and more controlled children. 2 of my favorite things. All right, that was a lovely half-hour hike. Let's drive to Canis Bay Lake, inflate the Alpacka Packraft, paddle through Canis Bay Lake, do a portage, paddle through Polly Lake, do a portage, and find our camp spot on Linda Lake. It is 3:44 p.m. Let's get this alpaca raft inflated and head to our campsite. I am right out in the middle of the lake. I started from over there somewhere. I'm going somewhere over there. Let's keep paddling. So I would just like to say that the water is quite choppy. And when I started, it was an experiment. I kept my backpack on my back. I had it unfastened, and right away, as soon as I got on the water, I knew that was a big mistake. I thought I was going to like topple over into the water, and then so I pulled over to the side and trying to get out and take my backpack off and all of that stuff. Like, anyway, that was a big mistake. I'll never do that again. So now my backpack is in front there, but yeah, the water's quite choppy. And so I'm secure. And yeah, that's all I wanted to say for now. Let's keep paddling to the first portage, which is going to be 2.6 kilometers. All right. And it's like 4:45 or something p.m. Okay. So not only was it scary out there because of the choppy water and because I had the backpack on, which was really making my center of balance very precarious. Like I was like, oh, yeah, I had to really focus to like not topple over. But on top of all that, my boat was losing air. And so I don't know if I'm missing a gasket, or it just wasn't threaded properly, or there was dirt in there. Anyway, it's holding air just fine now. But oh my God, those three things, I was like, I'm gonna die. Anyway, 2.6 kilometer portage to Polly Lake. Oh, that's interesting. Somebody's left a cart here. Oh, 2 pairs of boots as well. That's interesting. I am definitely taking my boots with me. All right, I'm on Polly Lake. It is 17 minutes after 6. I have to get to the other side, and then there is a 900 and something meter portage, and then another short paddle to my spot on Linda Lake. Oh, the bugs are getting bad. So that was my spot last time. Very, very close to the portage entrance. Oh, Anywho, so I'm going much further this time. That away. There's the other spot on Polly Lake. Looks like a really nice spot. And it also looks unoccupied. But, nope. I shall carry on. But yeah, maybe another time. That looks like a really nice spot. And it's west facing, so the, it's east facing, so the sunrise would be nice from there, right? Because it's like just looking out onto the lake. Very nice. To Linda Lake. It is 2 minutes after 7. Woohoo, look at you, Linda Lake. My goodness. Great. Hopefully my spot isn't too far. So there are 4 spots on this lake. I see one right there. Yeah. Oh my God, my finger. Anyway, right there, I'm gonna go check that one out. The bugs are honestly so bad. I'm actually gonna, I'm going to go to the other side of the lake so that I can try and find an east facing spot so that I can have a beautiful sunrise. If I've come this far and done this much work, I might as well pick the best spot, not just the closest one, but oh, man. All right. Holy guacamole. Okay. So that is the site that was like the first one closest to the portage entrance. However, I have paddled all the way over here to the other side of the lake, and there's that spot right there, east facing. So I'm gonna take that one, I guess. All right. I'm here, and east is like right there. So I will try to set my tent up right here. I mean, I'll probably go out for a paddle to watch the sunrise anyway. But anyway, first order of business. Oh, by the way, it's 7:40. So we basically have an hour of sunlight left. I just ingested an insect. So the first order of business is to turn the thermostat on. These are not mosquitoes, at least. They're just annoying flies. So that's very tolerable. All right. The words very tolerable might have been a little strong and very optimistic. Whew, the flies are bad. I basically got here in the nick of time. Like, it's already starting to get dark. There is so much fallen branches, and so many fallen branches and twigs and sticks and all kinds of stuff for a fire. So that's fantastic because that will also help with the bugs. You know, it's a lost game already at this point. Like my skin feels like Braille, a whole book of Braille. And that's okay because I'm having a fabulous time. Yeah, and I'm also going to cook soon. I have a very special dinner. Oh, just ingested another bug for this evening. Oh. This is so amazing. I could not be happier. So perhaps this site and ambiance and charm and perfection and solitude and so many things that this site is, maybe that will now explain why I was disappointed with Head Lake number 3 2 weeks ago. This is what I'm used to arriving to, like just a slice of heaven. Oh, oh, this is so great. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to collect firewood. By the way, I counted 21 frogs on my 2 portages to here. So that's a lot of frogs. Yeah. Okay. It is 8:42. This is dinner. Ratatouille, which I purchased in Paris and brought back with me last summer and have been saving for just such an occasion as this, camping. You're not supposed to bring tin cans, by the way, into the backcountry, but I will definitely be taking it back out with me, and I will show that I have on video. Yeah, I'm not that hungry at the moment. I'm just kind of sitting here doing nothing. Oh my God. Oh my God. Nice catch. Whew. All right, it is 10:42. I am in my tent. The fire is like dying down. I'm gonna make my ratatouille dinner probably for breakfast. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm gonna go to sleep. So, see you in the morning. Good morning. It is 6:44. I'm going to lay here a bit longer and just enjoy the view and the lack of mosquitoes. Wow, they are big mosquitoes. Wow. So it is 8:39 in the morning. I checked the timestamps of my videos from yesterday, from Canis Bay, like from the start of my journey out here to the end was 3.5 hours. But the Canis Bay paddle part took longer than it normally would because I made that stop to take my backpack off and fix my boat, etc. So anyway, I'm still going to count for a 3.5 hour journey back because I don't want to be rushed. So I have lots of time. Oh, by the way, I've realized that both last night and 2 weeks ago, when I camped at Head Lake, I didn't put the ground sheet down beneath my tent. So even though both times I was on like grassy, dry land, still it serves as a protective barrier. Like I certainly would not want to damage my tent. I don't want to invest in another tent. So I have to remember to do that for the remaining upcoming weekends, and of course all along the GR5 and the Tour de Mont Blanc. Yeah, I'm not super hungry yet. I could go for a little paddle. I'm not too sure. I'm just kind of happy just sitting here listening to the woodpeckers. Perfectly timed that was. Yeah. As I've said in other videos, like, it's only out here that I can kind of sit and do nothing. It's really nice. I'm just so deeply happy to be here. All night the woodpeckers were going, actually. The loons went a few times. I tried to find my phone to record it, but could not find it. Anyway, it's been really great. It is 9:39. I've just been slowly packing up my tent. Yeah, and if I really want to do Mizzy Lake today, I should probably get going soon. So since I'm not that hungry, I'll probably do exactly what I did yesterday. Do the journey out of here. I'm sure that will build up an appetite. Have my ratatouille with mashed potatoes, and then do the Mizzy Lake hike. So that is the plan. The last of my homemade fruit roll-ups, 35 calories each, 1.4 grams of fiber and 0.5 grams of protein each. Yummy. This is going to be breakfast along with those 2 fruit roll-ups. I'm surprised I did not write down the fiber and protein content. That's not like me. It is 20 after 10. My site is all cleaned up. Everything's packed up. The lake is like 100% still. It's going to be a nice paddle. Bye-bye, east-facing Linda Lake spot. You were great. already so far away. Bye-bye, Linda Lake. For each portage, I just disassemble the paddle and stick it in my backpack and then throw the boat over top or carry it on my side. All right, I think this is a 960 meter portage to Polly Lake. The mosquitoes were really bad right there at the access point to here, to Polly Lake. Oh my gosh. But anyway, it certainly puts a spring in your step. Okay, let's get paddling. Oh, against the wind. That's okay. There's that spot on Polly Lake. I'm definitely going to camp there one day. Goodbye, Polly Lake. 2,600 meters to Canis Bay Lake. Let's do it. I dropped the boat for a second just to come and have a look at this dam that I noticed. Damn, son. All right, very nice. She's so pretty. That's nice. Someone decided to stick their garbage up in the tree. Probably it fell, and then someone else put it there to have it out of the way. Anywho, I can't take it either. More garbage. And so another season begins. So this will be the last paddle of the day. I'm gonna stick to the sort of right shoulder of the lake, take that way back since I did that on the way out as well. All right, our destination is already in sight. I can't see. Yeah, that's where we're going. I'm about halfway there. It is almost ratatouille time. I am definitely hungry now. Just a few more minutes and we're there. All right, it is 1:27 p.m. So that the journey from my camp spot on Linda Lake to here took 3 hours exactly. So it does make sense that it took 3.5 to get out because of that stop I made. Anyway, so 3 hours to get back. I am actually going to make the ratatouille first, and that way I can eat it as I'm packing up the Alpacka Packraft, which packs up so quickly and so easily. And then we will make our way to Mizzy Lake to do that 11-kilometer hike. You know, there's no point in rush. So, you know, the hottest time of the day is 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. I don't want to be in a car. I don't want to rush to go sit in rush hour traffic. So yeah, I am going to take my time, enjoy my lunch, have that nice long hike, maybe grab a bite to eat in Huntsville, and then get on the road. Hopefully the bulk of the traffic will have passed by then. Let's make ratatouille. Sorry, by the way, one more thing. I do have bug spray, but I'm very hesitant, or I won't use it around my Packraft because I don't want to compromise the material of the boat. I know that bug spray does compromise the quality of climbing rope. So I assume the same thing for the Packraft. I do have a bug jacket and a bug, what do you call it? Thing to go over my head. But, you know, then there's this barrier between you and the experience. And I just, yeah, I guess I'd rather get eaten alive, which is exactly what happened. Oh, I also forgot to bring gloves for paddling. And yeah, that's okay. It'll heal. But I definitely need to remember for next time. I didn't think of it because of the warm temperatures. Anywho, let's eat. I do have salt and pepper, but actually the potatoes are delicious just on their own. No milk to add, no butter to add, just water. Yeah, they're great. I'm gonna mix this right in eventually, but for the first bite, I'll just go like that. So great. So great. I mean, you can't find this on the shelves here in Canada, but I'm sure there must be something similar. I'm gonna have a look. But like, I basically feel brilliant right now. The mashed potatoes, $2. I think they were 3 for $7 at Walmart. And this was like €3 or something. And it's a delicious, full, hearty meal. Yeah. So good. I was gonna heat this up in this pan right after I boiled the water, but it's so hot out, it's not necessary. I have two more cans of this, and then I'll be back in France and I can buy more. It is 2:17 p.m. I cannot finish this. I'm really full. Also, so I just went to go take a load to my car, and my car is not there. So I am at the wrong spot here on Canis Bay Lake. So I've got to basically a 3-kilometer hike to get back to my car. Yeah, which is totally fine. It just means that Mizzy Lake might not happen after all. You know, an 11-kilometer hike like that should be done. It should have been done at the start of this trip, which is what I was planning, but then the whole moose thing. Yeah, it's kind of, anyway, now that I have to hike back 3 kilometers to my car, I don't think I'll be able to fit it in. That's okay. That's okay, because I am at Algonquin Park almost every single weekend, so I'm sure I can do it another time. I've done it once before already, but anywho, I'm gonna start packing up and then hiking over to my car. And that officially concludes this weekend's adventure.